Whenever you're on a Zelda adventure, you come across a town every now and then. The towns might contain some important information, people, or maybe items, but while you're there, chances are that you notice some pretty good music in the background.
The Zelda series have a huge number of towns that you visit, and many of these towns plays different music. That's why we want to pick 10 of our favorites. But what makes a theme good in a town?
It certainly has to give a certain atmosphere, or maybe a certain mood. There are towns where there are happy people, so maybe the theme is happy. Maybe there's a town where everything is ruined, so maybe a sad theme is playing.
It just has to give you that feeling of what is happening around you. Most of these are pretty cheerful, and picking these 10 were absolutely no easy task, by any means.
We decided that every little civilization counts. It doesn't have to have the word town, village, or city in its name. It just has to be a place where a group of people work or live.
And the town itself must have its own theme, and not share it with anything else. This all means that places like Kakariko Forest in Ocarina of Time counts, since it's a civilization and the music is restricted only to that area. While the Goron Society in Death Mountain doesn't count, since it shares the same theme with the rest of Death Mountain.
We're the Once Triforce, I'm Owner 1.
And I'm Owner 2, so let's go ahead with our top 10 town themes in Zelda. Castle Town in Twilight Princess is the busiest and most crowded place in the game. The theme playing gives off that sense of being in a town where there are shops and attractions of all kinds.
It's cheerful, but most importantly, it has different versions that play in the different areas and streets of the town. And one part even has street musicians. It's nice how it catches the mood in different ways. Our favorite version though is this one. The game that introduced towns to the series has a very nice theme coming along with it.
There are friendly people, helpful people, busy people, and people in need of things. We just feel this theme catches the different moods very well. They are up to many different things, but this music just has a good charm to it.
The same theme plays in all the different towns, which is nice enough. But there are a few towns that do feel and look different from one another, so the variety isn't top notch. But still, it is really good.
Kakariko Village felt and sounded a lot different from the previous iterations of it, but that doesn't mean that the town was bad or that the music didn't fit.
Kakariko Village in Twilight Princess was a very dusty and partly ruined village that doesn't look all that great, and we feel that this theme fit very well with it.
The melody is also really good. It borrows some elements from the previous Kakariko Village theme, but is still something that's completely its own, and we really like how it helped set the mood for this village.
This one is a big favorite for many when it comes to the soundtrack of Minishcap. It's a really nice theme, and it's a joy to listen to.
We think it fits very well with the surroundings here, as you're in a very small size along with the rest of the Picori, and this theme just feels magical in a way, as if it was pulled right out of a fairy tale, and we love it.
Most of the towns contain humans, and most of the themes do sort of give off that feeling that you're in a human society.
But when you hear this, you just know that you're in Goron civilization. The theme is so fitting to this race, all with the drums, melody and those funny noises. We've already expressed a lot of love for Gorons, especially me, and we feel this theme deserves a spot on the list, because it's a perfect match for the surroundings it's been in, and for this glorious race. Sure, there are themes out there that aren't as simple as this one, but take one look around the market in Ocarina of Time. What are the people doing?
Dancing, smiling, talking.
How do they look?
Happy.
Does the theme make you happy?
Absolutely.
Exactly. It's incredibly cheerful and catches the mood around here perfectly, which is why it's on our list.
The theme in Skyloft is incredibly relaxing. There are people everywhere, but no one seems to be in a hurry to do things, as everyone are just calm on this beautiful floating island.
The melody is really nice, and the instruments are used really well. There was no chance of us leaving this calming theme out of the list.
If you want to talk about a cheerful theme for a town, look no further. Windfall Island is a small but beautiful town that inhabits people of all kinds.
Sailor, shopkeepers, older people, younger people, happy people, angry people, rich people, poor people, etc.
But still, this town just has a really warm and good feeling for all of it, as the sun shines upon it almost at all times. And it's so nice to see how there's still a lot of green spots of grass and trees around the place.
And people are conversing, children playing, others looking at the sea or shopping. Windfall Island has a beautiful town in it, and just one of the most cheerful themes and moods in any game we've ever played. The instruments are also really good here.
The classic Kakariko Village theme from A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time is pretty much the most famous town theme in the series, and for good reason.
We can understand if you think other themes are better than this one, but have you seen the people around in Kakariko Village in Ocarina of Time? Everyone are so relaxed in this calm little town.
This theme gives us the feeling of everyone just taking everything slowly. Nothing's in a hurry, and people aren't stressed out. Well, maybe except for the cuckoo lady.
Still, it's so peaceful, and this theme is a reason why we always feel relaxed ourselves. Clock Town is a really nice town, but unfortunately, not for long. The moon is closing in, and the place should be gone after 3 days.
During these days, the music changes and the tempo gets higher the closer the moon gets to the Earth. It catches the mood and atmosphere as more and more people become aware that their lives might end soon.
While all 3 versions are good, we're really thinking about the theme from day 1 as being the best. At this point, everything seems fine. Some people are afraid, but most people aren't bothered, and everyone's just preparing for the festival.
The best thing is going from day 3, where everyone's getting stressed out, and back to day 1, where everything and everyone is back to the slow and nice pace without any worries. And the same goes for the theme. We think Clocktown has the best town theme because of how it changes and fits the mood on all 3 days, but we also enjoy the relaxing and nice theme we hear from the very beginning.
And with that, we end our top 10 town themes list. If you agree with at least one of these choices, why not give this video a like? Don't forget to leave your opinion on either our picks or your own favorites in the comments.
And if you haven't subscribed already, maybe you should do that, cause then you won't miss out on our top 10 coolest enemies list. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.